All right, new stock to go over. We got Trump stock. We are only 16 days from the election. And so this stock is going to have a lot of hype over the next couple of weeks. Kind of breaking it down a little bit, this looks like it is an A wave down here. And we had this move up here originally. We have an A wave. We don't make a new low. We make an A wave back up here. B wave down here, breaks the low right here. So we know it's not a second wave. So if you are looking to play this long like this, that's out of the way. You can't do that anymore because we made a new low. So it has to be a C wave here. Here's the thing too. This just came in about less than a month. It went from 11 all the way up to 30. 3 times your money right there. So at this point, I think it's probably the most likely, especially considering it rejected the 200 DMA. I think it's more than likely you're going to see consolidation into the election. Probably back down here to the 20 or the 50, all the way down to 20 bucks. The 20 is about to cross the 50, but we cannot get above the 200 DMA. Would this be a stock that'd be worth trading over the next couple of weeks? I think there's going to be a lot of people thinking the same thing. It's going to run into the election, but it might dump into the election. And then if Trump wins, it takes off. So we get this move up, reject the 200 DMA. We have the 20 and the 50 down here. The 0.5 and the 0.6 retracement are sitting right around the moving averages. So don't be surprised if this comes back all the way to 20 bucks, maybe even all the way down here to like 18 to 20 bucks, somewhere in that range. If it were to get above the 200 DMA, then I'd be interested in potentially trading it. But until it's below this, there's no point in even going long here because, again, the path of least resistance is to fall back down here. We're kind of in between these moves right here, and we're too close to 200 DMA. We already rejected, and so most likely move here is going to be this. But if he wins, if it comes down to the low 20s, it might be worth a gamble. Maybe you just buy some call options. Call options will probably be pretty high though. Maybe you sell some puts down here. But then that's risky too because if he loses, then this probably is going to tank and maybe even invalidate this move. I don't know where this stock would go after if he loses. So if you're going to play this, I'd probably buy shares down here with a stop below the low, or if he loses, just immediately get out. Because this isn't going to pump if he loses. But if he wins, it's going to go like this. It's probably going to go up here to 68 bucks. Could go higher than that too. You're probably looking at something around minimum, if he wins, you're probably looking at something all the way up here around like 140 bucks. That'd be my target. So this could look like that if he wins. So not exactly the best stock to trade. Well, it is a good stock to trade, but you have to be very careful with this stock because it can definitely go against you and you can definitely lose a bunch of money. But you could also definitely make a lot of money. If he wins the election, then I think there's a good chance it goes to 100 to 150 bucks. We'll just say that. If he loses, you want to get out of this immediately because this could invalidate and just come down here and chop down here or something like that. Because where is this going to go? If he loses, that's another 4 years you got to wait. Maybe he runs in 2028. But there's not going to be any hype with this stock anymore if he loses. So comes down to the election if this works out or not, but it could be a potential good risk reward play in the low 20s in my opinion. If it does get above the 200 DMA, then maybe you could use that as a stop loss. So we'll see how it goes. Maybe I'll keep it updated here over the next couple of weeks because this stock will have more action than probably any stock in the whole market, I would imagine. So that's it for now. Let's see what happens with it.